Well, happy Sunday, everybody. It is good to be back with all of you. We did have a wonderful vacation, so thank you. So many of you sent the sweetest messages, and thank you for understanding. We did not even have good cell service last Sunday night at 8:30 Eastern at all. We were up somewhere in the middle of Colorado where we didn't have a chance of having a signal. So thank you for understanding, but it is great to be back with you. So what I just started with, let me see. I actually wrote out a list so I'll remember this time. I started with The Comforter Has Come, which is, that's been requested, but it's also one of my grandmother's favorites. So that one was that. And then When We See Christ, which I thought was just a perfect one for these times that we're living, about how when we see him, nothing else will matter. That's amazing. And I'm excited about that day. And then I did Ship Ahoy, which somebody had sent me the sheet music for it, and I was trying to read it off my phone, and then Josh said, that's in our hymnal. So I opened it up and was actually able to see it clearly. So I did a couple verses of Ship Ahoy. I love the line that says, Jesus saves, shout and sing on your way, Jesus saves. So, and then I did Marching to Zion, which is just a fun one. It's got a great rhythm to it. And then just now I ended with It Is Well, which somebody asked me to play for a friend of theirs who has a daughter battling cancer, a pretty serious issue there, and I just want to play that and also pray for them as well. So, okay, if you're new here, I'm Natalie. I'm the one playing, duh. And then my husband Josh sits behind the camera and tells me the requests as they come through. So this is a request session, and you guys are kind of in charge. So every now and then I'll think of one I want to play, and I'll just play it anyway. But you guys do the requests. I never know what's coming, but that's the fun of it. So, okay, I'm ready.
All right, first one. This is the first request, the first comment. So
awesome.
We picked it. Let's see if you know it. It's Jesus Hold My Hand.
Yes, I do.
I am trying to be like Jesus.
I am too. I don't know that song. That's a great idea, but I don't know it. Sorry.
The Holy Hills.
The Holy Hills.
I thought you didn't know these, but you said to try.
Yes,
so.
You picked ones I don't know. Good job. No, I don't know that one.
Nothing. I'll take nothing for my journey now.
Wouldn't take nothing for my journey now. I'll do the chorus. So.
Okay, I just received a text message from Papa asking for farther along.
He gets it.
Do a good job.
That's my granddad. They actually live next door to us, but they love watching it. They could come sit here, but they'll watch it up there on the iPad, so...
Okay. Do you know Morning Has Broken?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see if I can request this in a way that you'll make sense.
That's scary.
So we got a comment earlier from someone who got married yesterday.
Okay.
Do you
Congratulations.
Do you remember that request?
I think it was trumpet voluntary, if I'm not mistaken, because I remember seeing that, but I don't have trumpet voluntary memorized, and I don't have sheet music for it easily accessible. I'm sure I could get it somewhere.
Okay, well, the other half of that happy union has made a request.
Okay.
And she said that she loves the Isaacs and the Roops.
Okay.
And her favorite is the Andre Crouch medley that the Roop sisters sing.
Oh, yeah.
But if you don't know that, just play something you do know.
I know, I love that album. That's from their Classics album, which they recorded. I think Tim Parton did the piano for that. And it's like 3 great songs. And they do How Can I Say Thanks, My Tribute, which is one. I've played My Tribute a lot on this episode, on these episodes, so I'm not going to do that one tonight. And I'm drawing a blank on the other ones that they used in that medley. So if you can think of one of the others, sorry, I'm kind of not thinking about it at the second. It's just not coming to me. But yes, I will try to play one of those if I can think of it. It's not coming. Wait, it's on the tip of my tongue, but it's not coming. Okay.
Play your favorite Roop song.
Oh man, my favorite Roop song. That's a very hard one. Give me a second. I'll have to think about that. I'll try to keep playing some more and think of it as we go along.
Next request is I Cannot Tell.
I Cannot Tell?
I don't know if that was the whole thing or someone hit.
Sorry.
Okay, yeah. Okay, this one, Jesus, What a Wonderful Name. The Neil
Yes, sure. Okay. One of my favorite Roop songs, and I saw earlier it had been requested to play Under His Wings, which I'm assuming is the under. So what I'll do is I'll play the first part of that. The Roops did a beautiful version of Under His Wings, and they're super well known for it, and so I'm gonna start off with that one. I just saw that our good friend, Brother Stacy Piercy, requested the Sweetest Song I Know, Happy Goodman Style, and that's actually on that same Roop Sisters album. It's just their classics album, and my mom and my sister and I sing that, and we've had to do it. Actually, one time we ended up at a service where we were supposed to sing for like a ladies' meeting, and there was no piano in the room where we were supposed to sing. So we had to do it a cappella. So it was loads of fun, but we all realized we liked it better with the piano to kind of keep that rhythm, because you all get going on separate parts and it's just a fun one. So we'll see how that one goes. That's a calorie burner.
Okay, so the tune of I Cannot Tell is the same as Danny Boy.
Well, I know Danny Boy, so we'll do that
there
one.
There you go.
I saw someone said that's He Looked Beyond My Faults and Saw My Need by Dottie Rambo. She used the same tune, which, if I'm not mistaken, is Londonderry Air. Is that right? So that tune has been used for lots of different songs. So What Grace Is Mine by the Gettys, they also use that tune. So it's just a beautiful tune, has had lots of great, great words set to it. So I don't know the words to I Cannot Tell, but I did know the tune. So hope that counted for something. All right.
He Keeps Me Singing.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Eternal Father, strong to save.
Eternal Father, strong to save. Hold on. If it's in the hymnal, I'll do it. I barely know that one. Not well enough to try to play it by ear on a Facebook Live. It's not in that hymnal. I'll try to find that one, though. That's a good one, and I don't think I've ever played it on the live. So,
Okay, play a couple of patriotic ones.
Okay,
Your
yeah.
choice.
So in the States, which is where a lot of you are watching are from, July 4th is Independence Day. So this Saturday is July 4th. Sunday is July 5th. So I'll probably do a lot more patriotic then. But how about let's say God Bless America.
His Way with Thee.
His way, yeah.
He was there all the time.
Sorry, don't know that one.
Through it all.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's a great one.
Beyond the Sunset.
Oh, yeah. Now I'm going to play. I think there's a couple different Beyond the Sunset. So hold on. I know the one my mom sings. So let me see I don't know the hymn version. I know the gospel song version. So that's the one I'm going to play. So. As a kid, when my mom would sing that in church, she and my dad were in a quartet with a couple other people at our church. And she would sing Beyond the Sunset. And I thought there was no sound on earth like my mom hitting that note when she held it out while they all did the repeating parts underneath. So I'd sit there as a little kid just mesmerized. So I remember one time she was sick and they asked me to sub with the quartet on like a Wednesday night. And they picked that song. And I was so nervous. It was just our home church. Like everybody knew me and stuff. But I was terrified singing that song. And I thought, if I could just sound like mom. So, okay, I'm ready.
Wonderful Grace of Jesus.
Perfect. Let me start and see. One extra note up there. I'm in D flat, and I really wanted one more D flat on top, but we had to settle for the A flat. So,
okay, why don't you play one from your new book of John Peterson songs?
Oh yeah. Okay, so these are not perfected by any means, so y'all are going to hear me practicing. But a very kind Facebook listener named David Combs sent me 100 Song Favorites by John Peterson. And John Peterson is one of my favorites anyway, just because his melodies and his words were so beautiful, not just traditional chords. He used a lot of really gorgeous chords. So I'm going to play one of my favorites from this book. You'll probably hear it again. I'll start with this one first. This is It Took a Miracle. It's the first one in the book. But then I'm going to play What Grace Is This, which is one of my favorites. So this is a little bit easier one to get me warmed up, I guess. So. so this is What Grace Is This? Let me find it, 108. So I haven't even had a whole lot of time to look through this. We just got home yesterday, so all right, let's see. I promise I'll learn those a little bit better, but I was just so excited about this book. And I took voice lessons for a few years in high school, and my voice teacher had me learn that song. But of course, I didn't have to really play it that often. I was just learning the words, and I have loved it ever since. So I was super excited to find it in this book. So he also wrote Heaven Came Down, which I noticed somebody requested earlier today. So I'll play that one too. That's just a great song too.
Leave It There.
Oh, yeah. verses of that song talk about things that you can't control, and that's the things that you've got to just take and leave them with Jesus. Because he said, I was with my little 2 and 3-year-old Sunday school class this morning, and their memory verse was, casting all your care upon him, for he careth for you. And I thought that's a great verse for those little kiddos to be learning, but it's also a great verse for me to be reminded of, that there are things in my life I cannot control and I cannot change, but I can cast my burden upon the Lord and he will sustain you. There's a verse that says, cast your burden upon the Lord, he will sustain you. He's not going to allow his righteous people to just suffer endlessly. Like, he does make a way. And I think, like, I read a quote this week in my devotional part that came before my Bible reading, and the author said, if you know how to worry, you know how to meditate. And when we just let our minds just go on and on with the negative things that we cannot control, like, that's a sin. God said, do not be full of care. And yet we're supposed to just cast those burdens to him and meditate on his promises. And worrying is a sin. Meditating is a commandment. And if I know how to worry and I let my mind just go on and on about these things and I don't cast that onto the Lord, how much peace and rest am I missing out on if I would just let him carry it? He's promised that he would take care of you. He's promised he would take care of me. So whatever things in your life you're just consumed with worry about them, change that worry into meditation on God's promises about his faithfulness, that he's always the same. Like, anchor your mind in knowing who God is and letting him bear those burdens for you. So I'm going to play a verse of God will take care of you in light of that. I think Leave It There was a great one. And I was thinking of some of those words about just letting that burden roll off onto Jesus. He can handle it. He said, my yoke is easy and my burden is light. So if you're feeling under that load, cast that onto the Lord. So
Do you know, I think you saw it, Casting All Your Care on Him?
Yeah, that's written by a good friend of ours, Jonathan Davis. So yeah, I'll play a verse of that. I forgot the end of the chorus, so apologies to Jonathan for missing that chorus. That's a beautiful song. So they had a gospel bluegrass group called Breaking Ground for several years, but he writes a lot of really great songs. Good songwriter.
I think this is actually another John Peterson song, Near the Cross.
Not Jesus Keep Me Near the Cross?
No, Near the Cross.
Near the Cross. Near the cross. Oh, that one I do know. Yeah, okay.
I need no other argument or no
My
other.
faith has found a resting place.
Yes.
Yes.
Dear Savior, thou art mine.
I don't think I know that one. Hold on. I've got a couple hymnals up here with me. Dear Savior, thou art
I don't think it's in that one. I don't know it either.
Don't know that one.
Okay. He hideth my soul.
Sure. Okay, I'm going to hit a couple more from the afternoon request list. And I don't think some of these are ones that I actually haven't played that many times on sessions. So you can watch all these sessions on YouTube. We usually post them within a day or two. So this will be episode 21. That's hard to believe. And we did it a few weeks before we started posting them on YouTube. But now we number them based off the ones that are on YouTube. So we missed last week, so this will be episode 21, and they're in a separate playlist. So if I don't play your request, variety, and that's the fun. So this is Leaning on the Everlasting Arms, and then I'm going to do Little as Much When God is in It. And I guess that's my request for the night. We sang it at church tonight, and I realized I hadn't played it in a while, and I really love that piece, so I'm going to do that one. And then I'll do Arise, My Soul, Arise, which is one of my favorites lately, and I can't get enough of it. So when I saw that somebody had requested it, I thought, yeah, I think I'll do that one. It's like 5 verses that are so scriptural and doctrinal about the access we have to God. I believe it's a Charles Wesley hymn. Just fantastic. So I'll do those 3. So... and says, there's a work for us to do, for all to do. Hark, the voice of God is calling, to the harvest calling you. And I was talking earlier about how to just like leave those burdens on the Lord. And I think one of the best ways to get your mind off your own problems is to start serving other people and ask the Lord to put people in your life that you can bless and that you can serve. And a lot of times that's a great way to kind of just get your mind off of your problems when you focus on the needs of someone else. So, okay, and this is Arise, My Soul, Arise.
Okay.
I'm looking for something in the bench while you keep going.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for a song that someone sent me and I printed off, and then when we were gone all week, I'm not sure where it has ended up.
Okay.
I owe somebody an anniversary song, and I saw their comment, and it's Christ liveth in me, or may Christ be seen in me, and I printed that music off, and I'm sorry, we got home last night, and I have put it somewhere safe. So you're going to hear the anniversary surprise song next week on July 5th, because I'm going to find it and learn it this week. So my apologies that I didn't get to it tonight, but happy anniversary, and I will learn that song for you. I'm so sorry.
Okay. I need from the church hymnal, redback hymnal. Okay. Comment the page number as well as the title, and I will pick 5 or 6 to close on. In the meantime, while you work on that, Natalie's going to give an update on what's been going on with the CD, with her music.
Okay.
And whatever else she wants to talk about. So, page number and title from the church hymnal or redback hymnal.
Okay, so our family's vocal album is now, the production part of it is finished, and they're duplicating them and getting all that part done. There's like one last little piece to get put into that. So those are scheduled to be released on August 1st. So they'll be available on my website and things like that. And I'm super excited to share that. It's 10 original songs that the Lord's given me over the past few years. And then our family learned them. And so now they're on the CD, but you'll be able to get it off the website. And I'm working on the sheet music book that will go along with it. So that'll be a lot of fun. But of course, the website stuff, there's a lot of sheet music on there now. I think there's 22 titles of just congregational accompaniment that you can use for like special music or an offertory, or just like ideas for your congregational accompaniment if you're a pianist, or if you're learning how to make your hymns sound more full. That's what that's all about. And then I've got a couple web courses on there as well. If you're wanting like more focused instruction on it, there's Foundations in Hymn Playing, which is 11 video lessons that kind of explain the foundation, the overview of things that you need to know as a church pianist that I have found to be very helpful in my journey as a church pianist. Just basic ideas that you can implement into a lot of songs. Or basic congregational accompaniment is the second course, and that's 20 video lessons along with 20 pieces of sheet music. So I teach through each piece of sheet music, and I explain how those different patterns work and how you can apply them across other songs as well. So that's the difference between the two. The Foundations is pretty broad. You just need a hymnal of your choice. Basic congregational accompaniment is 20 specific songs. So that's all about that. So, okay, let's see here. I'm going to do When We All Get to Heaven, and then I'm also going to do I'm in a New World. Now, both of those happen to be read-back songs, but they were also requested earlier today. So I'll do those two while you guys keep giving us the list. So let's see. Read back before I hit the list, and that is I Won't Have to Cross Jordan Alone, 257. So someone requested that, and I've never played it on a live session, and I really only knew the chorus when I opened the hymnal. So this is a very pretty one.
All right, are you ready?
I think so.
Okay,
We'll
I picked 6.
Okay.
So several of them I know you know
All
very
right.
well. So we'll start off with 265.
265.
Do you play the organ?
Not very well. I've had one organ lesson in my life. I know how, but it doesn't mean I'm a great organist. I just know the principle behind it, and I can muddle my way through it. There's a meeting we go to every January, and a lot of times I get put on the organ for that, and it's loads of fun, but I'm not really sure what type of organist I'm suited to be, whether it's like, high church, big chords using the foot pedals. I'm not great at the foot pedals at all. Or if it's like more like, a Hammond B3 organ style of fills. So, yeah, I'm not the greatest organist, but I have fun whenever I'm over there. So 265, Love Lifted Me.
$252.
252. Okay, old camp meeting days. Oh, yeah, okay.
235.
235. Okay, so this is He Set Me Free.
94.
94. Okay, let's see. I'm in a New World. I actually already played that one. So you got to hear that. The Lord has been so good to me. So, okay. We can check
36.
That one off. 36. If we never... Oh, this is a good one. This is a slow one. So that'll be nice. Let's see.
Page 80.
Page 80. So every week I get questions about what is the church hymnal or what is the redback hymnal, because we call it by both names. It's a old Church of God hymnal that a lot of Baptist churches use today, and it's got tons of hymns in it as well, but what it's kind of become known for is like the old singing school type songs, like what I'm playing these past few, you know, I'm in a New World, I'm Never Alone. Is that what I'm about to play? I'm Never Alone? So this one I do not know, so we're about to all hear it
Well,
for the
the
first
requester
time.
said they've never heard it played.
Neither have I. Surprise! Okay, that'll be fun. But it's also got like tons of great songs that we all know. Tell It to Jesus Alone, Just As I Am, Nearer My God to Thee's actually in this. I Feel Like Traveling On, I'll Meet You by the River. Just these old, fun gospel songs. Usually what it's kind of fun to do out of this book are the songs. It's a shape note hymnal, and the old singing schools taught by shape notes, so it was based on like the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do scale. So you found your shape, so non-note readers could use a shape note hymnal because the sopranos just looked for their shape. So no matter what key you're in, the first note in that key would be the same shape. So I actually, when I'm reading it, I'm not reading the shapes, I'm reading the letterheads, like where they sit on the staff, because I'm a note reader. But it is a fun way of singing. And in a lot of these songs, you just grab your part and hang on. So the sopranos do one thing, the altos have something different, the tenors and the basses each have their own thing going. And so it's great fun. They actually still have redback hymnal sings in the South quite a bit. And, you know, you'll just grab your hymnal and sing along and hold on to your part. And it's a lot of fun. So let's see. I'm Never Alone. Let's find out how this goes. Changed to 12/8. Hello. Okay. I'm going to listen to this one and learn it a little bit better before I attempt this. I saw that it changed over and I thought, oh, gracious. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, I have one more.
Okay.
Before we do it, though, could you show what the hymnal looks like?
Oh, yeah. Okay. This is the spiral-bound large print edition. So the regular ones are not. They're just plain. I have a regular one over there.
But they all are that color. I've never seen one a different color. They may exist, but
I've seen blue, and we were in a church one time, and they had green, but it's often called the redback hymnal. So I don't know. But, yeah, you can order. If you actually search... I think it's redbackhymnal.com. There's a website that has tons of history about it, and it's really interesting. So,
and where did you get the large spiral bound?
You can order it, I think, Christian Book Publishers. If you just Google large spiral bound redback church hymnal, you'll find it. It'll pull it up. There's all kinds of different places. I think we got this one at a Christian bookstore in our town. My pastor's wife got it for the church, just like as a supplemental hymnal, and I've kept it there, but I bring it home for these sessions so I can see it a little bit better and so it'll lay flat.
Okay. Others have seen blue and green, so that's good to know.
Cool. Okay, so I'm not going crazy. I
don't know what they call it there, but...
Oh, yeah, it looks like some people have the green at their church. That's fun.
Okay, last one, page 14.
14. I know this one. All right, I'll meet you in the morning. Yeah, okay, so this will be the last one for the night. So you guys got an extra long session tonight since we missed last week. So this is I'll meet you in the morning. So, and thanks for watching tonight. You'll be able to see this on YouTube in a couple days.